guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Angela, and today I'm going to be showing you how I did this specific makeup look right here. It's a very reddish, golden, metallic tone type of makeup look. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I think it came out really, really pretty. I'm kind of getting a 90s vibe from it. I don't know why. I feel like I always get that from the makeup looks that I do. But before we go ahead and get into this tutorial, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, because I do post new videos every single Sunday and Thursday. I do vlogs, makeup tutorials, first impressions, unboxings, reviews, all that fun stuff. So if you like a variety of videos, I don't want you to miss out. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead and start the same eye look that I did on this side on my left eye, and I already applied my base in the creases of my eye just as like a base for the rest of my eyeshadow, and I just did that with the color Slow Burn in my Urban Decay Electric palette. So basically you're just going to take that color, or any type of color that you want to use as a base is fine, and you're just going to go back and forth and go in like circular motions and blend it until it is where you want it to be. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Emmanuel by NARS. It's a really pretty like shimmery type of red color. Honestly, you guys, I got this color a long time ago, so I'm not even sure if they make this shade anymore, but it is by NARS, so you could probably get something similar, or any red type of tone that you have. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did, so I'm just going to put it in the corners of my eyes. I'm going to start in the corners of my eyes and go in circular motions, and then blend it as so until I'm satisfied with the color payoff. Then I'm going to go underneath my eye a little bit with the same color to create a smoky effect. Next, I'm going to go into It's My Ray Ray palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to go in with this really pretty red color right here called Sunset. And this part, I'm going to start in the inner crease right here of my eyes and work my way up this way. So work my way up into the middle, but it's the same type of blending. So circular, switching back and forth from circular to back and forth type of motion until it's blended the way I want it to be. Okay, next I'm going to stay with my BH Cosmetics palette, but I'm going to combine the colors Sunset and Friday together, because Friday is kind of a reddish color, but it's also on the purplish side, and the two combined just creates like a really pretty like smoky deep type of like maroonish type of purple. I don't know if that makes sense, but you guys can see that it's just really, really pretty. And we're just gonna apply this in the inner corners of our eyes. So we're not gonna go all the way across. We're just gonna really focus right here on the outer corners, the outer corners of our eyes and the crease, the outside crease. I don't know. I'm not a beauty guru, so I don't know if these are the right, this is the right lingo I'm using, if that makes sense. Then once I do that, I'm gonna take the same two colors, so Sunset and Friday, the same ones that I just used, and I'm going to go underneath my eye for an extremely smoky eye type of look. And I know it looks really messy right now, and there's a lot of fallout, which is why when I do looks like this, I haven't done like my foundation or anything yet, because I'm gonna go and like do all that cleanup after I'm done. I also too do take a little bit of the color Passion, because it's a really deep, pretty sparkly type of purple, and I'm gonna put it in the inner corners of my eyes right here. Next, I'm going to take the colors Angel and Fairy Tale, and I'm gonna combine them together and put them on the top of my eyelid. And I actually start off by going into Angel first with my fingertip, because it's just much more pigmented when you do that, and then gonna put Fairy Tale over it, and it comes out to this really, really pretty gold, and put it on my eyelid. And just keep doing that until you're satisfied with how bold you want the gold to be. Now we're just gonna blend this out so it doesn't look so harsh. So a lot of times I put white eyeliner in my waterline to make my eyes look more open, but I was really going for a more smoky look today. So I'm just gonna go in with my black eyeliner from Urban Decay. I believe the color is called Zero, and I'm gonna go just in my waterline. And then to give it just a little bit more of a smoky type of effect, I did go back into my BH Cosmetics palette, and I went in with the color Black Beauty. and I'm using the small end of my eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna go under a little bit this area. So that's it for the eyeshadow part of things. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, like my foundation, my powder, my contouring, all that fun stuff. And then we'll kind of put the finished look together with the mascara and the lipstick. I don't really know what lipstick I'm going for yet, so we're just kind of doing this as we go. So while my under eye area and my nose are baking, I am going to go ahead and contour, and I'm going to use the color Mocha in my BH Cosmetics It's My Ray Ray palette. So I don't really contour my nose because I feel like contouring is to make your nose smaller, and I have a really small nose already. But what I do contour, thanks to a YouTuber that I follow, her name is Loey Lane, one of my favorite YouTubers. If you're watching, I love you. So basically she contours under her neck right here, and just to kind of like elongate your neck and kind of like, if you feel like you have like, I don't want to say like a double chin, but like if you just kind of want your chin to look more defined, then you can contour, which this is something I really like to do. I think that it really does help define your jawline a lot more. I also like to be careful. I don't want it to look like dirt or anything. So once I do that, I do take my normal powder brush and I just kind of blend it out a little bit. Next, I'm just gonna wipe away my under eye bake because we're all done with eyeshadows, so we don't have to worry about fallout anymore. And then I'm gonna take a chance here and see if this color Emmanuel by NARS that I use on my eyes would actually look good as a light type of blush, because I'm really going for a really reddish maroon type of look. So I could be wrong, this could turn out horrible, but like I just really want to try this. So I actually think using the red for a blush came out really, really cool. It's obviously a lot more darker on camera than I would do on a typical makeup day, but I'm doing it darker on camera so you guys can really see it. So next I'm just gonna go ahead and bake real quick right here and let that sit while I finish up the rest of my makeup. And then one thing I did forget to do on this side that I did do on this side is I used my highlighter by ColourPop in the color Flexitarian in the inner corner of my eye, and I just took my pinky finger and I applied it to the inner corner of my eyes. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and do our mascara. I'm just using my Revlon mascara, nothing fancy today. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight the rest of my face with the same highlighter that I use in the inner corners, so ColourPop Flexitarian. So now I'm just wiping away my baking. So the last thing that we really have to do is our lips. I really need to get some more lip colors because there are so many colors I think that would look good with this. So what I'm going to do is a hack that I learned from a YouTube video I watched a really long time ago, is you can use any eyeshadow as lipstick. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have my Vaseline, so I'm just taking a little bit of Vaseline like this, and I'm applying it as a base to my lips. And then once you've done that, you're just going to take the eyeshadow shade that you want to use as a lipstick and apply it over. So I think I'm going to see what the color Spice will look like with this look, because it's like a burnt orangey type of color, and I think it might tie in with the gold that I put on my eyelids. So let's go ahead and see. So I do like the way this looks. I don't love it. I think it needs to have a little bit more of a gold tone. Okay, I really like the way this looks. So I know this is a little bit complicated, but first I went in with the color Spice, and then I went in with Fairy Tale, and then I went in with Allison. So I know that's like not ideal like for an everyday type of lipstick, but it is an option. You guys know I'm all about affordability. So if you can't afford to go out and buy a bunch of lipsticks, you could definitely play with your eyeshadows and see what color you look. And I know it looks a little bit dry, so if that's a little bit too drying for you, you could just take some Vaseline, a little bit more Vaseline, and put it over. And just make it look a little bit more glossy. Lastly, for this look, I'm just going to spray some makeup setting spray, and I'm just using my Pixi Fixing Mist, which I absolutely love. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really like the way it turned out. I was trying to do something I haven't really done before. I know I've done red tones before, but I don't feel like I've really ever done like a really deep red with like a gold type combo and the metallic lip like this. I just think that the contrast is, there's a little bit of a contrast, but it's so subtle that it goes, and I just really like the way that it turned out. I think it's bold, but at the same time, the lip is not too bold to where it balances out the bold eyeshadow. I know it's been a little bit since I've done a makeup tutorial, so I had a lot of fun doing it. And again, if you guys have any suggestions of any types of videos you'd like to see, products you'd like me to test, topics you'd like me to talk about, or specific, you know, eyeshadow combination colors and stuff like that, I would love to hear your ideas below, because as always, I just really want to post content and put stuff out there that you guys want to see and that you will enjoy. And with that being said, I'm going to stop rambling now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!